Kennedy, president of the organization Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights, spoke after receiving an award for citizen activism. Kennedy began her speech by quoting her father, who was assassinated almost exactly 50 years ago on the night he won the California primary. "Peace and justice and compassion towards those who suffer, that's what the United States should stand for, and that's what I'll do if I'm elected president," Kennedy said in her remarks at the University Club, just 2 blocks south of Trump Tower. Imagine a politician, a serious presidential contender, standing up and saying that. "That's exactly what my father advocated," she continued. "Because he was animated by a moral imagination that allowed him to see things from the perspective of others, whether they were farm workers in New York or California, or African Americans contemplating riots after the death of their leader. That ability also saved our country from nuclear war," Kerry Kennedy said while recalling how her father, the U.S. Attorney General and a confidant and advisor to President Kennedy, helped resolve the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. "Daddy was able to understand that Soviet statesman Nikita Khrushchev didn't personally want combat," she said. Kerry Kennedy was presented with the American Spirit Award for citizen activism after a tribute to Robert F. Kennedy by Alec Baldwin. David Hogg, the student activist who survived the deadly shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, received the same award. Hogg was introduced by former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg, whose Every Town for Gun Safety is one of the country's leading anti-gun violence groups. "I for one am just tired of all this," Bloomberg said. "And I've committed myself to do everything I can to stop it." Bloomberg criticized Congress for inaction on U.S. gun laws, saying last week's school shooting in Santa Fe, Texas, was preventable. Hogg, who has been equally critical of the lack of response by lawmakers to school shootings, struck more of a conciliatory tone in his acceptance speech. "At the end of the day, we're not Democrats or Republicans, we're Americans," Hogg said. "We should love each other as people."